Welcome back to Romantasy Chaos HQ, the podcast. We are Avery and Xavier Harleston, healthcare professionals by day, romantasy theorists, and aspiring authors by night. Today we are covering the epigraph from Iron Flame, Chapter 10. This is your warning. There will be spoilers for the entire Empyrean series. If you haven't read all 3 books, it may be time to turn back. As honorary members of Second Squad, we cuss
A lot.
and discuss,
All adult topics
and we make a fuss.
about going spelunking.
We like a challenge, so we tackle each epigraph without prepping, placing it into context for the whole series, not just the chapter or book it's tied to. But you don't have to take it cold, so here is our post-recording one-sentence summary of the chapter. Violet fights for her life against the red-eyed assassin sent by Atos, then finally reunites with Xaden after 8 days, each of them working through the challenges and emotions of their new roles, and the special wards Xaden put on his and her respective rooms before Xaden takes off with Bodhi, leaving Violet with a letter. There are 6 minutes on the clock, and Iron Flame lore more gripping than an assassin's hand on Violet's windpipe. So, don't blink, don't scroll, don't let Terran distract you. We have 360 seconds to blow your minds.
And go.
It is not unheard of that a candidate enters the Riders Quadrant, having been paid to assassinate a cadet. I'm sorry Mira was targeted, but proud to say she dispatched the threat quickly. You have enemies, General. Official notice from Commandant Panchek to General Soaringale. This just goes back to the whole thing in Fourth Wing when there was that thing about Mira getting the Star of Navarre or whatever she got, and we were like, why would it go to General? Like, to the General, like, or to the,
To Lilith?
to Lilith, right. So, like, the Commandant, this is like, feels like it's not even like a notification. This is a personal note, right?
Well, it's an official
This is
note.
an official notice, but do they officially notify people that their kid was targeted?
Not generally.
Literally, generally. Oh, dang.
Well, in this case, with this general, yes.
But I do think that Mira got the Star of Navarre while she was still a cadet.
Yes, I totally think she got it while she was still a cadet. And, oh, by the way, Lilith, one of your enemies is Panchek.
He's so freaking
Not sorry, he's dead.
smug. Well, like, and this happens. Oh no, Brennan was still alive when this happened. But, like, do you think Panchek has kids?
Hopefully not.
Because does it feel like Panchek's kids? He's kind of like, how did he become a writer? Like, how? There's nothing about Panchek
I feel like
that
I feel like the writers of the Panchek generation do not seem as awesome as we're made out to believe the current generation. And that might be a point of view thing because, like, you're like, your friends are always better than the other people. Like, when you're in college, you're like, we're smarter and better than everybody. So, like, if you're talking about your friends, you're like, he's the best running back ever. And, maybe not by stats. It's
right. And like a 23-year-old big, brawny, strong guy is, different than a 53-year-old,
But
formerly big, brawny, strong guy.
but that being said, there seem to be a lot of weaselly, jerky, punky people in this generation.
But I do wonder, like, obviously, with age, your fire, it doesn't burn quite as emphatically. You mature, you kind of, some people are born geriatric, but the rest of us age into it.
And some people become bitter and disengaged as like they're not successful.
Which we know Panchek is bitter because he didn't, he's obviously been trying. He's been the commandant at least since Mira was in the quadrant. So he's been wanting that promotion
until General, can I manipulate your brain, Atos?
It doesn't work. It doesn't roll off the tongue like Dane. Can I touch your face, Atos?
I try.
Yeah, I know you do.
Anyway,
I love you. Um, but, but yeah, I don't know. What do you think about this thing about paying someone to assess? Like, what is there a reason that someone would assassinate a cadet other than trying to, like, what could they have done? What could that cadet have done to, like, in this case, obviously, it's because they wanted to get at Lilith. But are there other reasons why you would assassinate a cadet other than they are the child of someone who is
I think it's mostly political, or you're concerned about their signet, or there is a revenge plot. I mean, there's a lot of people dying and killing each other. I think there's a lot of revenge plots. I feel like it's a little mafia-esque in that sense of they're like, you killed my nephew's sister, brother, so now I'm gonna send somebody in to kill, you know, your kid.
but is their name Inigo Montoya? You
No,
killed my father,
do they have 6 fingers?
prepared to die.
Is there a 6 talon dragon out there? Yeah.
Oh. Um,
Wow,
so
we have really veered
what
off topic, and we really need to spend at least 2 seconds
okay, so
on
what
Violet and her stabby in the kidneys.
what? Go ahead, tell me whatever you
Well, so having just reviewed the point of view chapter with Zayden training her on how to,
mm,
use and leverage her smallness in her brain, the fact that when she was attempted to be assassinated, she got to stab him in the kidneys, and there's this whole preparation from Zayden on that seems very particular that Zayden knew she was going to be pinned down and need to stab somebody in the kidneys when she's supposed to be riding a dragon.
he knows too much. He knows too much to think that she would ever be safe on the back of a dragon. Yeah, I don't think that it's
Like
I
like
don't
like
think
like I
I
think he
think, of
knew that
course,
she would be targeted.
I think Xaden had probably been targeted at some point. And certainly we see in Iron Flame that people are targeted, like, they get, blown up at conscription day. Solus takes out a marked one. Okay,
Uh,
that is our time. That's it from us. Did we blow your mind? Let us know in the comments. And remember, we love you. Stay out of the clouds, off the ice, and come back to us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Remember, lore lovers, fantasy fanatics, and good girls, like, rate, review, subscribe, and share.